If you struggle with sifting through all the market noise to find truly disruptive companies, I'm here to break it down for you. The Q4 2025 earnings report marks the moment HYLN officially shifts from an R&D experiment into a commercial-ready company. The full-year revenue of $3.5 million, all sourced from R&D services, is considerably less than what was guided for in the beginning of 2025 because commercialization was pushed back into this coming year. HYLN is entering 2026 with a backlog of nearly 500 KARNO cores currently under non-binding letters of intent. This is the first concrete evidence of a commercial queue for their new technology. The company also clarified their financial health, ending the year with $152 million in cash and investments. And even more critically, they've issued guidance for 2026, expecting to finish the year with approximately $100 million in the bank yet. This provides a clear, funded path through the commercialization phase without the immediate need for outside capital. The technological updates dropped today are particularly bullish for the 2026 rollout. This next part is really important. HYLN has successfully demonstrated the KARNO power module at 175 kilowatts. Remember in Q3, they were achieving around 150. This is a fantastic improvement. It's putting them within striking distance of the full 200 kilowatt design rating promised for the commercial launch later this year. They've also achieved a major regulatory milestone by completing the UL component testing for the linear electric motor and battery pack, with full power module certification now officially expected next quarter. Perhaps the most significant fresh news is the success of their diesel fuel operation that I went over in my last video. They've validated that the KARNO can run on diesel wool, meeting Tier 4 final emission standards without any exhaust after treatment, a breakthrough that unlocks massive new markets for them, specifically in defense and remote industrial sites where diesel remains the primary fuel source still. Looking at the government and military sector, HYLN's report was incredibly specific. They are anticipating receiving $40 to $50 million in follow-on U.S. military contracts through 2026. I expect these to meet these to be multi-year contracts, possibly 3 to 5 years. The team's confidence stems from successful completion of mission representative load testing with the U.S. Navy. The data shows that the Navy's autonomous ship program is moving into sea trials with KARNO installations planned for 2026 on multi-megawatt vessels. This isn't just a pilot program anymore, it's a direct integration into the future of naval architecture, providing HYLN with a high-prestige, high-margin revenue stream that de-risks the technology for the broader commercial market. For 2026, the company's guidance is focused and aggressive. HYLN expects to generate approximately $10 million in revenue this year through a combination of ongoing R&D services and the initial sales of generators following the official commercialization of the 200 kilowatt module in late 2026. They are also leaning into the AI data center boom, highlighting the KARNO's native 800 volt DC integration advantage, which aligns perfectly with the shift towards the NVIDIA-driven data center architectures. By positioning themselves as a provider of prime power for the AI and defense sectors, HYLN is moving into high-growth, grid-dependent markets. Today's report confirms that the pivot is complete. 2026 is no longer about development. It's about delivery.